Tesla stock just had a massive run-up to $400 per share, valuing the company at $1.2 trillion. This is a massive swing, as just a few months earlier, the stock had dipped below $140. The shares are now within a few dollars of their all-time high, which occurred back in early 2021, when Tesla hit $414. But this time round, Tesla is back with a vengeance, and shockingly, Elon Musk believes that it will bankrupt Bill Gates. Something happened in the middle of 2024 that changed investors' perspective on Tesla. It was very subtle, but the analysts who tracked the company's financials with a fine-tooth comb saw something that blew their minds. They were expecting the downtrend in Tesla's margins to continue, essentially the percentage of revenue that they can turn into profit. This had been going down for years, as Tesla was continually cutting prices. But this time, instead of falling as expected, the margins reversed course in Q2. And then in the third quarter, they shot up even higher, with Tesla's operating margins coming in at 10.8%, significantly above anything that happened in the past year. Another tailwind is that interest rates have also peaked and have even come down slightly, which is a huge relief for the company and especially for its customers who rely heavily on financing vehicles. Tesla no longer needs to give steep discounts if the market is at least partially providing that for them. Furthermore, Tesla itself is firing on all cylinders. Vehicle deliveries have stabilized, with the Cybertruck continuing to ramp up. Tesla is now set to deliver new, cheaper electric vehicles in the first half of 2025, which will further boost sales and make them even more competitive globally. There's also a mega factory in China that's nearing completion, which could double the size of the already amazing results we've seen from Tesla's US mega factory. This is causing battery storage deployments to skyrocket, which is finally turning the energy business into a powerful source of profits for the company. Meanwhile, Elon Musk just showed off the new Cybercab at Tesla's Robotaxi event, which will be coming in 2026. It'll be powered by FSD, whose new version 13 of full self-driving software is getting quite good, and even the analysts are starting to recognize Tesla's accomplishments here. Couple that with vast improvements in Tesla's Optimus robot, like how the hardware was able to serve as drinks and entertain for hours at the Robotaxi event, along with the latest new robot hand that can catch a tennis ball. All of this is building confidence in Tesla's robotics abilities and their AI capabilities. That's why Elon Musk thinks that Tesla could be worth $30 trillion down the road as Tesla scales up these projects. Today, the stock is only back to where it was in 2021. Now, enter Bill Gates. Interestingly, also in early 2021, it was confirmed that Gates held a massive short position against Tesla, to the tune of $500 million, meaning he would profit off this trade if Tesla stock went down. Elon Musk was furious when he got word of this, and took to Twitter at the time to trash Bill Gates for his hypocrisy. How is it that someone who comes across as wanting to do good for the environment and investing in all of these green energy startups is shorting the one company that's doing the most for climate change? Bill Gates has been meeting with politicians to push clean energy initiatives and at the same time has invested over $15 billion into clean technology projects. Gates owns a fund called Breakthrough Energy, which invests in literally hundreds of different companies aiming to curb CO2 emissions, from eliminating CO2 in cement production to enhancing plant genetics to increase yield for crops, in turn reducing the overall CO2 that's released. That may be one reason why he owns 275,000 acres of US farmland. He's spending millions to invest in a company that will mass produce and administer vaccines that will stop cows from burping and farting. Bill Gates' fund also has stakes in public company QuantumScape, which aims to make solid-state batteries, as well as recycling company Redwood Materials, run by Tesla co-founder J.B. Straubel. On the other hand, Elon Musk just posted yesterday that in his opinion, If we transition to primarily sustainable energy consumption, electric transport and heating, and production, mostly solar and fission, within 20 years or so, which is currently trending to happen, the world will be fine, suggesting that Elon Musk is not too concerned about climate, and the steps we're taking today should solve any issues in 20 years, which is ample time. Meanwhile, in Tesla's impact report, the company is doing everything it can to tackle climate change, and in 2023, Tesla customers avoided releasing 20 million metric tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. Due to the higher upfront emissions in manufacturing, after roughly 13,000 miles, a Model 3 emits less CO2 than an equivalent gas car, and each year avoids producing roughly 3 tons of CO2. And this could get even better over time as the grid shifts more towards renewables. And so Tesla appears to be at the forefront of tackling emissions, while Gates' investments include a number of long shots, some with questionable motives, and with uncertainty if they will have the right impact. And so in February 2021, Elon Musk was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he said that he heard through some friends that Gates had a massive short position on Tesla. And then shortly after, Bloomberg was interviewing Bill Gates and asked him if this was true. Gates said, "I think Tesla is an amazing company. I wish I had been more on the long side," all but confirming that he was indeed short. He later contacted Elon Musk for philanthropic ideas, and Elon Musk shot back, saying that he couldn't take Bill Gates' philanthropy on climate change seriously if he has the short position against Tesla, which was doing the most to solve climate change. Elon Musk has lost all respect for Bill Gates. He just posted that if Tesla becomes the world's most valuable company by far, which he expects to happen, the short position will bankrupt even Bill Gates. That sounds pretty crazy, but it might actually be possible. It's not exactly clear when Bill Gates started shorting Tesla, since Elon Musk only got word of it in early 2021. If we assume quite favorably that Gates opened the short position sometime just before that, say at the end of 2020, Tesla was trading at roughly $130 per share at the time. At today's price of $400, Bill Gates' short would be down 207%. And this $500 million investment would not only be gone, but on top of that, he would owe $1 billion. Now that's pretty crazy, and usually people start getting phone calls from the bank long before it gets that bad. But for Bill Gates, his bank is likely fine with this, as Gates' net worth is estimated to be over $107 billion. Now, if Elon Musk thinks he could bankrupt Bill Gates off of that short position, it's fairly unlikely. To completely bankrupt Gates, Tesla's stock would need to skyrocket to $27,960 per share, or a market cap of roughly $89 trillion. And that's a bit far-fetched even for Elon Musk. However, it's possible that Bill Gates put on the Tesla short more than 2 months before Elon Musk found out about it. 2020 was a monster year for Tesla, and the stock shot up to new highs. And so if Gates shorted any earlier, he'd be in even bigger trouble. At the beginning of 2020, which was not far off, Tesla's stock was closer to $25 per share, adjusted for the stock splits that occurred. At $25 compared to today's $400 price, Bill Gates would currently be owing the bank $7.5 billion. If that's the case, then Elon Musk could be onto something here. To completely wipe out Bill Gates' net worth with this one trade, Tesla stock would need to rocket to $5,400 per share, which would make it a $17 trillion company. While this seems out of reach as it's 13 times higher than where Tesla is at today, at the top we explained why Elon Musk thinks $30 trillion could be possible at some point when Tesla's making millions of Optimus robots and robotaxis have been rolled out. That said, it likely won't get to that. Bill Gates would probably need to cover long beforehand, but that on its own could send Tesla stock shooting up even further if Gates now has to turn around and buy billions of dollars of Tesla stock to pay the bank back for what he owes and cover a short position. This brings back a 2017 quote from Elon Musk saying that it's stormy weather in Shortville when Tesla stock started on the move after having been beaten down by short sellers for years, and then created the mother of all short squeezes. This seems to be a common occurrence with Tesla, as there are so many skeptics until Elon Musk and the employees at Tesla prove them all wrong. While a $30 trillion valuation is crazy, even $17 trillion, Elon Musk has a mantra that the most ironic outcome is the most likely, and Bill Gates going bankrupt off of a climate investment may be the most ironic thing that could happen. So do you think Elon Musk could actually bankrupt Bill Gates with Tesla stock, or at least make a large dent in his net worth? Don't forget to watch my last video on the turmoil at Stellantis after the CEO got fired. Be sure to follow me on X at TMIOTesla. Please hit the like button and subscribe. We would really appreciate that. And a huge shout out to all of our patrons that help to support our channel. Your support helps us to continue to make great content. Thank you guys so much for watching.